Well, look, there are a lot of criticisms of this bill today, and part of it is actually of the government's own making, because the changes they've made today are actually smaller than everyone realised. The truth is that the list of things that platforms had to deal with, there was two lists. The first was their list of community standards that they have, that the platforms publish, that everyone's meant to abide by. And the government's law, the Online Safety Bill, said, OK, you've got that list, now enforce them. And then there was a second list of things that were deemed legal but harmful, so like critical standards, for example, on extreme race hate, on self-harm and suicide content. And the government said, we will have an additional list that will set essentially de minimis, minimum standards that must be implemented. Now, the truth is those are already covered for the main part by the platform's own community standards. And if you told me 6 years ago when I started CCDH, seeing the rise of anti-Semitism on the left in the UK, seeing the rise of conspiracism and hatred on the right, and also during the pandemic with the spread of deadly disinformation, that there would be a bill that forced platforms to actually stop being hypocrites and enforce their own rules, I'd have bitten your hand off. And I think that where we are today, we're still getting that bill. It's just that the government has to have had, it's gone through a self-inflicted palaver this summer where they've essentially argued the bill is woke on one hand, or on the other hand, the bill will solve all your problems. It was never either. And what we've got now, I think, is a very solid bit of legislation that we can build on.